So the bus is back and we're now going to head to Blue Mountains. Let's go!
Big moves, my rules.
Hey guys, so we're not at Blue Mountain yet, but we're really close. We just stopped at an area called Lincoln's Valley or something. I'm gonna put it on the screen. The tour guy said to us that we can get amazing views, so we're just gonna walk about 200 meters forward and see what the view is like. Okay, all right, so we're walking 200 meters forward. The tour guide is not with us, but he said to us that if we start to fall off, then we know we've gone past 200 meters. So basically you would know when to stop moving forward.
Ceiling fan blowing cold breeze on your body. I can't tell you really what it is, but you got it. Makeup in the morning, you got dresses in your closet, but you grab them tight, you in love with being modest. You a move body giving scenic views. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flex.
Look at this view.
Add it up, cover rooms, different vibe, you know improve, but you ain't even flexing. And you ain't gotta try too hard.
I'm out here climbing rocks so I can get the perfect view, but this is beautiful.
One fan, your side, you applaud. Got me think about inside the walls. Words cut deep, it's like a sword. Making me better, you hotter than pepper. You with a big stepper who chasing a cheddar. All of these women, they not on your level. You like a mix of business and pleasure. You a move body giving scenic views. I'm just saying I'm amused, but you ain't even flexing. And you cool, tat it up, cover warm, different vibe, you know improve, but you ain't even flexing. But you ain't even flexing.
All right, so that was Lincoln's Rock. We are heading back to the bus now, and hopefully the next stop will be Blue Mountains. Hey guys, so we're now at a place called Leura. I hope I'm not murdering the name. Leura. I hope I'm not murdering the name, but anyway, we've stopped here to have some food. We've been told we can get kangaroo pie down that road. I spotted an ice cream store somewhere there, so I will be going to get some ice cream as well. And after this, we'll be going to Scenic World. Totally looking forward to that. I will be bringing you guys along as usual. Let's go have some kangaroo pie. Yes? No? Yes. I can't find any kangaroo pie on the show guys.
No, kangaroo pie is around it.
Oh, okay. Have you found anything you want here?
Maybe I'll have the chocolate custard or something.
You like?
Amaru, yeah. Baby, you my only number one, got it.
So I got some ice cream and some cake. The kangaroo pie is somewhere in here. Yeah, that one. So that's the kangaroo pie. I will let you know how it tastes. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat now. I'm so tired. This is the kangaroo pie, and I was saying that, you know how we have meat pies in Nigeria where you can actually feel the beef and the meat? The one in here is already minced, so you can't actually feel the lump of the kangaroo meat, so it's just minced meat in here. I'm gonna still try it and let you know how it tastes. But yeah, it's just something I wanted to say.
Even in my down times, I can get you.
Hi, I hope you've been enjoying the vlog so far. So after we stopped at Lincoln's Rock for that amazing view and at Leura to get some tasty kangaroo pie, we finally arrived at Scenic World in Blue Mountains, Katoomba. I think Katoomba is what the area is actually called. First, we waited to get on this scenic skyway which glides between cliff tops with amazing panoramic views of Katoomba Falls, the Three Sisters, Mount Solitary, and the whole Jamison Valley. The ride is about 720-meter journey, and it takes visitors to the east side of the valley to explore the whole area. It was amazing.
Orphan rock coming up, that big isolated rock pillar here. To the right was a desk there, right there, and we saw you.
Like I said earlier, the first ride lasted about 720 meters into Jamison Valley, and once we got off on the east side, we scanned our tags and waited to hop on another scenic ride. This time it is called the Scenic Cableway. This particular ride descends gently into Jamison Valley and gives you the time to take in the amazing view of the iconic rock formations like Three Sisters, which is actually very popular, Orphan Rock, and Sandstone Cliff. This was about 510 meters into the valley, and then it stops directly in the rainforest. But guys, the view from the cableway was amazing. It wasn't going really fast, it was just so slow, so you could take in all the beauty of the view. This was one ride I really enjoyed as well. So the Three Sisters is just up down there. I don't know if you can see. I'm gonna try and zoom. Yeah, so that's the Three Sisters.
Back in the day, so if anyone's got good eyes, some of you younger guys, if you look up the top you can see the remains of a handrail. I'm not joking, right at the top of Orphan Rock there, that singular rock, you can see the handrail. So we're just looking up at the escarpment almost 300 metres straight up, and you can see this large rock in front of us here. You can almost imagine where it came from. Start underneath the shadow of the ferns, and finally once they're established we'll be able to grow up and this forest will repair itself. I don't know if it'll be years. So, and it does that to attract a mate. The whole idea for it making all these beautiful sounds is to attract a mate, and I'm just going to play you a bit of its song for you. Some years ago, and recorded close by because he does attract other birds. So I'm just going to jump forward because this is some of the other stuff you can do. So just have a listen to some of these sounds, guys. And Tywin was a witch doctor, and Tywin had a magic stick, and the Kangaroo people of this area believe that again their ancestors created this, and they have a story for everything that we see and hear here in the valley. So one day, so he asked his three daughters to sit on the rock ledge so they would be safe. So Meanai, Wimla and Gunny Doo sat on that rock ledge, and Tywin came around here on the western side of the valley where we are now. While the girls were sitting there, a giant centipede came out of the valley and scared the girls, and Meanai picked up a rock and she threw it at the centipede, but it missed, and the rock tumbled down into the valley below, and it awoke the bunyip. And the bunyip was a fierce mystical creature, and the bunyip rose out of the valley and would have killed the girls. Tywin saw this from the other side of the valley, so he used his magic stick and cast a spell, and he turned them into stone, knowing one day he could turn them back into their human form when they were safe. The bunyip saw this and he was so enraged, the bunyip turned and chased Tywin, and Tywin, to save himself, turned himself into a lyrebird, and he dropped his stick. So to this day, the Kangaroo people believe when you see a lyrebird scratching on the forest floor,
it's trying to find
that's Tywin looking for his magic stick, so that he can turn his three beautiful daughters back into their human form.
Oh, such a beautiful
Until
story.
then, that's where they sit. So that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Right? So the other thing I love about down here is, again,
Just picture away for mine. Oh, these are like mine artifact. Katoomba. Oh. Guys, after that very beautiful story about Three Sisters and the lyrebird, we went on to talk about the species of flora and fauna, basically the species of plants we could find in this environment. Some of them were even dating back to the Jurassic era, which I found very interesting. We also went on to explore the history of coal mining in this area, and also peek into the original mine entrance and then the miners' hut in this area as well. This place holds so much history, and I was just really happy to listen to the tour guide, explain things as they were done before.
So again, this is all here because of a coal mine, and so it's morphed into tourism. But I spare a thought for these poor fellas. They had a short life span due to coal dust and that in their lungs. And again, they had working ridiculous 15, 16 hour days, 6 days a week with nothing more than that little lantern on the front of their heads. But so that's it. So these are the original shafts, and as we go around you'll see the old tracks on the ground that the carts used to follow as we get a little bit further around to our next. some of the best views of the Three Sisters in a minute from up
Ooh, how cool! Oh my goodness. That's like a better view of the Three Sisters, and this is just the train that's gonna take us back up. Can't wait to get in. This is so cool.
Everyone on board, just tuck yourselves in.
This is so cool. I love it. Oh my god. Whoa. It's so dark.
The Scenic World.
Finally. Oh my goodness.
And that's the exit sign for you. Just
Oh, I love it.
the stairs you can stand.
Why is this the longest ride of all?
On the retail floor.
Nice.
And you can do it all the rides from there. On the railway.
Oh my goodness. This was the longest ride of all. Like. Oh my goodness, guys, this train ride was literally insane. It currently holds the Guinness World Record for steepest railway gradient in the world, and it travels 310 meters through a cliff tunnel. A proper tunnel, guys. That means that sometime during this ride it got really dark and everyone was screaming, but I loved it. All right, so the tour is finally over and we are going to head back to the bus now and head to Sydney. I hear we're going to use the ferry at some point, so I will let you know how that goes, okay? Clearly, this was such a fun experience for me, and I recommend 100% if you're in Sydney and looking for something fun to do. Details will be in the description box. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one.
Big moves. My rules.